YouTube, and welcome back with me, Red Gaming, on Farming Simulator 19. So, carrying on where we left off, literally carrying on where we left off. We are on the field 21. We're just bailing that up. Great demand at the grain elevator east. Oh, they were done. Right, slow down. Okay, right, let's slip to you. Great demand, what for though? That's the question. Let's get you going. Diddle-diddle-up. Diddle-diddle-up. Okay. Let's take you on. Here we go. Now we're harvesting the canola. Here we go. Right, so you go, you. Can we pack this up, please, properly? Can we reverse you into the shed? There we go. And drop you right there. Thank you. And let's go get the trailer. The good thing about the canola though is it won't actually fill the trailer or the harvester that much, because canola is it doesn't actually gain that much. So he probably can do quite a few passes. As you can see, it doesn't fill up quite just as fast as the other stuff, but should be okay. And whilst we're doing that, we can crack on with this. Again, so crack on with this one. We've still got quite a fair way to go to get all the bales, and then obviously we need to rent or potentially buy the trailer. Once we've done that, then we can go sell them all the bales, which will take a fair bit, but whilst that's all happening, we can definitely harvest and stuff like that. What is the great demand for though? So it might be great demand at that. What for though? It's for sugarcane. You must get loads, that's why it's so low. You must get loads of it. Canola at the moment is sitting at 1,300 at the Port Southeast, which is really good. So that's really good for us. That should bring in a significant amount of money for us. And then we can get basically plowing, not plowing, we can get cultivating and 1, 2, 3, yeah, this one. You can get cultivating and sowing the next crop in, which is going to be probably barley or something that produces straw of some form. So yeah, probably barley or something. That can then start growing it there again. We'll work our way through straw, barley, canola, and soybeans maybe. I don't know though, because I don't know what soybeans do. Or whether we can harvest soybeans. I think we can. I think it just produces, I don't know if it produces straw though. I know canola doesn't. Hence why it's not producing anything over there. But yeah, he's working away, which is kind of cool. See him working away there. He's done three passes now, which is, he still won't be full. I mean, we only got 800 on the first pass, so you'll only be about a third of the way full at this point. Coming up to, obviously, the next pass should be, it should be half full on the next pass. Or yeah, nearly half full anyway. So let's get up these. Let's just get these. We should have quite a few bales as well, which is good from this. Like I said, we did get quite a high yield, so we should have quite a few bales. Yeah, everything's working out pretty well so far. don't know what. No, it's not doing anything. I thought the joystick thing was going to do something, but it doesn't. That's okay. Oh god, we're going so slow. Come on. So yeah, we're on 117,000, which is not too bad. The trailer for this is like 70,000. Carries 16 bales. The automatic picker-upper trailer thingy. So it carries 16 bales. So that's not too bad. It's only okay if the straw's selling for a decent price. Otherwise, the straw's not selling for a decent price, then you're only going to get a couple of thousand per trip, which is kind of shite. But we need the baler anyway, to be honest, because we need to be able to pick. Obviously, we need the straw and stuff for when we eventually get animals, which will be obviously eventually because they're really, really, really expensive. So it won't be anytime soon. Let's go down this one. We'll worry about the harvester when it gets to 80% full. Obviously it hasn't come up yet, and he's done quite a few trips already. He's gone up and down twice now, but again, it doesn't yield that much canola. Even though we've got like a really good yield on it because we fertilized it twice, we limed it and everything as well. So even though we did all of that and we ploughed it, even though we've done all of that, it still won't yield as high as like say wheat or barley for the same amount. So we just got to keep going there. So 8% full, okay. So let's skip to you. We're not going to make it down there though before he turns, which is kind of shit. But that's okay. Okay. Say now though, might make it down the other way. Let's see what he's on. Yeah, it probably will. Might make it down the other side end and turn round. I'm hoping he does. Stay with him for now just to see. Hoping he does though. Park up here. As you can see, the benefits of having a 1 meter wider header as well with this harvester is definitely beneficial. We just need to buy a house, but that won't be for a little bit now. A little bit. Oh, we should be able to turn around and there we go. We can unload him as he is going down the other way. No. You can. There we go. Canola's getting unloaded. There we go. Come on. Should be able to unload all of this on the way down. Know how fast the pipe is though. Just depends how fast it is. Let's see if we can maintain 6 miles an hour on our own. Or 7 miles an hour in this case. Between 6 and 7, it sort of varies. Definitely varies. Sort of got the sweet spot. Okay, lost it a little bit now. Okay. Probably sitting at 4 and a bit. 5,000. Should be it. There we go. Okay, let's crack on with this. Let's keep going. Need to just get this field done. Trying to do multi-task as best as I can. But obviously certain things you can't use workers for, so I have to physically do it myself. So yeah, just bear with me. We are getting there though. We've definitely done quite a bit this stream. Definitely done quite a bit. you're going to see every last bit of it, because I'm not going to edit anything out. Unless you really want stuff edited out, but I don't think you would want stuff edited out, because you can speed stuff up, I guess. The only problem is that obviously I want you to see everything and experience everything with me. But for YouTube, if it is a bit long and lengthy, do let me know in the comments section. I can potentially go in and edit it out. I just don't have a very lot of time to do stuff like that, but I can definitely go and do that. Yeah, we can do that on YouTube. Just let me know in the comment section if you want me to just fast forward stuff or edit stuff out, cut it out, and like just resume later on or something like that. Just let me know. Yeah, you're all right. Good. Should be able to just kick this out the way. Yeah, there we go. Nicely nudged out the way there. Okay, got quite a few bales. We haven't even finished yet. So it should be quite a good... it depends on, like you say, it depends how much straw is at the moment, but hopefully it's a decent-ish price. I hope. So yeah, nearly on our final pass across the field. And we should start being able to speed up a little bit now on this end of the field, because it seems to be a little bit flatter, but not much. It's 1 mile an hour, definitely not much more. That field is nearly done. I think in how long have we done? The 45. No, we haven't. We've got about half an hour left of the stream, so or half an hour left of the video, YouTube video. So I think we might be able to get the cultivating and the sowing redone again in this stream or this episode, regardless of what you're watching. And hopefully we finish the bales. If we finish the bales, that'll be a good point. I'll get the cultivating and the sowing done, and then we can then sell the bales in the next stream. Because bear in mind, I'm only doing this once a week, so I might come on offline and do a little bit offline. So if it's stuff like selling the bales, stuff like that, I might do some of that just offline, or if we're just re-sowing a field or stuff like that. I might just come and do that offline, and then you can come back and watch it get harvested and then get it sold and stuff like that. You won't miss out too much. I'll try and involve you in as much as possible. So yeah, you definitely won't miss out too much. But hopefully we can get as much done offline as we can online. Well, not as much, but certainly a significant amount. Because I don't think you need to see me sell like 1,000 bales over and over and over again. Oh, excuse me. Jesus Christ in heaven. I've definitely got a cold or something, which is not great. I think my girlfriend's gave it to me. She had a cold all last week, and I definitely have the sniffles. So doing our last pass across the field now. So here we go, last pass. Where is he? See this end? Can't see him. No, he's up there. So let him do one more pass and then we'll go and offload him again. the harvester guy. This should be good. But yeah, we seem to be on track though. We seem to be in a very good place. We've got quite a lot of equipment already. Quite good tractors to start with as well, which is always good. Let's get the beacons on. I don't know why they went on anyway. We're working away here. They should have been on from the start. So yeah, we've got some really good tractors to start with, relatively cheap. The only thing we're missing out on is the house, but we can get a house eventually. We've only got to sell a couple, you know, we've got to do this a couple of more times. Then we should be able to get a house. So Worker I is nearly at the end, so let's he is at the end now. So let's go and offload him as he's coming back down the field. And yeah, this should be the second load. So we should have maybe about 10,000 litres by the time, maybe about 12,000 actually. Maybe about 12,000 litres by the time we finish the field, which is not too bad. That's not too shabby. It's quite good. Hopefully if the prices stay as high as they are at 1,300 per 1,000 litre, that should get us about 20 grand. I hope. No, it won't. It'll get us about 15 at least though, which is pretty good for a field of this size. It is pretty good for a field of this size. We're not going to grow the field any more than it is. I don't think it's necessary or even beneficial. Should be done now. Yeah, we are. Okay, cool. Let's crack on. Let's get the beacons on again. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, we're trying to just work our way up and down. We're going to use the case to go and sell some stuff in a bit. The Fendt is definitely our working tractor. He is struggling a little bit for power. We could potentially upgrade the case to get a more powerful engine later on, or we could just potentially just sell one of the tractors. Probably sell the. We could probably sell the Fendt. Sell the Fendt and then get quite a substantially more powerful tractor. That won't be anytime soon, but well, I say anytime soon. That won't be like in probably this or the next stream, but it might be soon. Might be in the stream after that. Definitely might be in the stream after that one. Because we definitely, I think I'm going to go for a Massey Ferguson tractor as my next tractor. I quite like the Massey Fergusons. They're very nice tractors, aesthetically pleasing, as they say. We've had a Case, we've had a Fendt, so we definitely need to try the other brands of tractors. And when we come to doing like this, for example, if you have try and get one that's like really relatively high horsepower, so either like high hundreds, nearly 200s, if not into the 200s. That would be very beneficial for us, because 150 horsepower, which is what this tractor is definitely not that much, considering my car has more horsepower than this tractor. Well, both of these tractors. So yeah, it doesn't seem that much. Obviously the engines are different because it's a lot torquier, this, but yeah. Yeah, we should get a fair amount of for the bales as well, providing the price is right. The price is right. The price is right. Hopefully the price is all right. Let's swing it around. Do this one. Can't see it at all. What I might do is I might get my brother to join me on a few of them as well, or we might start our own farm, maybe on Ravenport. Me and my brother. I'll have to speak to him and see what he wants to do though, because I don't know whether he does or not. I might get my brother to do like a multiplayer one with me on Ravenport or something like that, just so you can experience both of the maps. Again, it'll be similar to this though. In fact, no, it probably won't. If we go on Ravenfort, I'll probably end up just spawning money in, so we can get like really big stuff, and then we can experience all the really big tractors and stuff like that. I just don't know what days I would fit them in. That's the only problem. If we did something like that, I'd have to speak to him, because I don't want to take up Wednesdays, because obviously Wednesdays is Star Wars. Tuesdays, I normally have my day off on Tuesdays, and Mondays I have my YouTube recording day. So yeah, I'm sort of spent Fridays and the weekend I don't do anything, but Fridays I can't do anything because I travel home from work, and it's like 5 to 6 hours driving, so definitely can't do anything on Friday. And at the weekend I'm normally with my girlfriend, so because I don't see her throughout the week, so I normally have to spend some quality time with her, which is obviously really nice. Especially since we're getting a house together in the next couple of weeks, so our house is currently getting built, so it should be available to us in the next couple of weeks, so that should be good. I'm very looking forward to that, put it that way. But yeah, that can wait, the field can wait over there. I'm not in a rush to do that one. We're probably not going to get it done in this stream actually. It seems to be taking forever to do this. We could come back to this. Right, let's just get you. Where is my tractor? Is on the other end of the field, so I'm just going to park there, put your scoop out. You go there. Right, let's get to the end. We missed a bit at the end, but I'm not going to go back and get it because that's just a ball ache. So we should have, hopefully, about 12 to 13,000 litres, and then we'll go sell this. And then, yeah, we'll probably pretty much be ending the stream there after we sell this. And we'll come back to the bales. We'll carry on baling, or I might do it offline. Like I say, probably do it offline. Okay. What are we on? So we've got 1,000 litres left, so not too bad. Should be about 13,000, I think it was. Like I said. Come on. Good. So let's get you parked up. That baling has definitely taken longer than I thought it was going to take. We'll take the case to sell all the goods and see how much we get from them, and then we'll probably end the stream there at that point. So we'll just lower that to the floor like so. Get the case. We have, oh, I thought we would have 30,000 or something, but no, 11,816. So let's find out where the best price is. So the best price is 1342 at Port Southeast. We obviously know where that is because we've been there before. So let's head there now. We can head out this part of the gate room, or the courtyard, let's say. Not courtyard. Don't know why I did that. Okay, let's head there. I wish you could. That definitely should be a thing. Giants should definitely bring in a worker to do the baling, because how am I going to cart this to there and do the baling at the same time? It's just impossible. So that would save a lot of hassle to be able to get a worker to do it. I guess they want you to do at least something on the map, but like I say, I'm just going to skip this corner as well. Let's just go in there. They definitely should allow you to just use a worker to do the baling, because like I say, it saves a lot of hassle and a lot of time, especially when you're trying to cart stuff back and forth to different places, which obviously you have to do because there's nothing in the game at the moment to allow you, obviously, the workers or anyone else to cart stuff back and forth to different parts of the map. So it's only you. So yeah, we'll have to have a wander as well at some point to go and check out the village and stuff like that. But for now, we're just going to sell our canola. I'm hoping we get about 15,000 for this. We should, I think. We should get in the region of that anyway. So yeah, we should get a fair, decent number for it anyway. It's 10 now. As you say, we've been here before, so you know where we're going. Go to here. Let's take the cover off. Let's go until they tell us we can. There it is, and unload. And watch the monies. So for such a small field, that's not a bad yield, and not a bad income. 15,800. That's really good. That's really, really good. There we go. Get the cover back on. Let's get this case back to the farm. And then we can carry on with the baling for the next 10 to 15 minutes. And then hopefully finish the field. If not, then we will obviously just end the stream. Save up. And we'll come back to it in the next stream. So yeah, it's not too much of a hassle. Well, yeah. Should be good. We're doing quite well so far though. The money's not really an issue. 132,000. We could buy the bale trailer. That'll save us forking out 5,600 every time we get it out. So we could just buy that out for a one-off fee, and then we got it then forever. So that's how I keep looking at it. Is the fact that, you know, is it going to benefit us for quite a long time? I'm going to just overtake and go in the left lane. Okay. Because if it does benefit us for a very long time, and multiple uses, then it's definitely worth getting early on, I would say. I could have saved so much more money if I really wanted to by getting, like, obviously cheaper equipment and stuff like that, but I think we've got the right equipment. I think we definitely picked the right equipment, because things don't seem to take as long with this stuff. So you need to unhook you. Let's go over to this thing over here. And then we need to attach you. Reverse. Should be able to see it in the mirror, kinda. It should be around here somewhere. Yeah, it should be, yeah. Should be about here. Try to do it without looking. It's really freaking hard. Oh, no. Where is it? It's not. I wasn't far off. There you go. Okay, let's get this going again. So canola. We don't want canola, so we want. Do we want? What are they? Are they beans? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. So you do. What are you? You are so sunflower, soybeans. So soybeans are selling for how much? Soybeans are really good as well. So we can go for soybeans next, I think. Let me just check the harvester. Nope, not you. Go to garage. You can definitely do soybeans, can't you? So yeah, soybeans. And soybeans leave a... I don't know. Do soybeans leave a grass and hay, straw? So this is left after wheat, barley, or oats. Okay, oats. That's what it is. So wheat, barley, or oats. So oats is... let's have a look at the description. So oats is after corn. So soybeans, sunflower, soybeans, corn, oats. This one. Okay. So how much is that? This is this one here. So pretty much the similar price to the wheat and barley. So yeah, we'll go with the oats. That's perfectly fine. So if we get that changed to oats, there we go. That should be oats. And then we'll just crack on then with this guy. Whilst we carry on with the other field. And set you to a worker. There we go. There we go. Should be doing the field. He is. Good. He's planting oats. Hopefully, no, he's not going. Okay, stop, 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 stop. Right, you go on, drop, next, on, drop, next, drop. Okay, go. Where are you? What are you doing? Pick up, you fucking stupid weight. Them two haven't dropped. There we go. Drop. Now go. Okay, then now go. Okay, there we go. Right, you turn on, beacon on. Let's finish this bloody field, or get nearly done with the field. Tractor's really, really dirty. It does need a clean. Yeah, if we had a more powerful tractor, we'd be able to just scoot up and down this field pretty quickly. It's because it's on a hill. That's the reason we can't. But yeah, if we had a big enough tractor, we could, or more powerful tractor, we could definitely scoot up and down this field quite quickly. But that's not the end of the world. It's definitely not the end of the world. You can invest in another tractor. I think if we get maybe two more harvests, one more harvest from this big field, the next one we are going to do canola from this field. We're not going to mess around, we're just going to do a canola field on this big one. After we've ploughed it, because we still got to plough it, we've still got to do all of that other stuff. So we've still got quite a bit to do on this field before we can even plant anything. So we're going to have to plant, plough, or plough, plant, and then we're going to do canola. Then we've got to wait for it to grow, then we've got to harvest it. In that time, field 20 is going to be basically making our money for us, but it's not going to make that much money because it's not that big. So it's sort of lose-lose. But yeah, but then hopefully after we sell maybe the next load on field 20 and sell the next load on this field, I think at that point we can probably get rid of either the Fendt or the Case. I think I might go for the Fendt just because it looks a little bit older, looks a little bit more worn in, and the Case we can always upgrade to a higher horsepower, whereas this we can't get over 150 because it's already got the max. So we might then invest in getting maybe a plus around about 200-ish horsepower tractor, which obviously should significantly help getting up and down these bloody hills, or this hill on this field, because at the moment it's quite a pain in the ass. It's not too bad when we pick up speed. Like this could do 12 miles an hour, this harvester, or this straw baler thingy, the baler. So it could do 12 mile an hour, and hopefully if we have a plus 200 horsepower tractor, we can basically max it out other than doing 2-3 mile an hour up this bloody hill. I think if we had 200 mile an hour, or 200 mile an hour, 200 horsepower tractor, we could definitely double that. At least, I'd say at least double that speed. So at least be doing at least like 6 or 7, 8 mile an hour. Let's complete the task. Have they? No, they haven't. What the hell are they doing? It's just like randomly gone into the next door's field. I think he got a little bit confused. So let's drop that. Let's drop that. Tell you. Nope. Next one. Drop that. Take you on as well. It definitely got a little bit confused there. Don't know what that was all about. So let's line this up roughly. So it should be about there. And hopefully the workers should be able to manage this on their own. It's kind of funny. So yeah, now we're on top. And we're going to work down our way. See, as soon as we get to the top, we can pick up some significant speed. Oh, we're missing bits though. Missing like all of it because we're going way too quickly. Ah, it wasn't even on. That's why. Right, go. Let's try that again. How fast can we go? Ah, we can't go very fast when it's on. That's probably why. Yeah, we can go to a max speed of 12 miles an hour, which is what I thought. Okay. 2 more bits, and then we are done. We're done with this field, in terms of bailing it anyway. Come on. Uh-oh. Come on. Come on. Get up the field. Is he going? No, I think he's realised his mistakes. I think he's doing alright now. I think he's doing alright now. But yeah, I think that's our plan. We just need to get a significantly more powerful tractor than what we've got now. But hopefully we can sell the Fendt for quite a significant amount of money and then get that tractor. Hopefully it doesn't cost too much money overall. If we can sell the Fendt for at least like 60,000 again, I think that would be a really good figure. Yeah, definitely be a really good figure to go sort of work around. So if we look at the tractors so far, so we go medium. So that's 170 for that. That's quite cheap as well. That is the Case 720 Pro. Why didn't we get that? Should have got that to start with. 170, man. But it's 24. That's probably why. So we want a 31. So we've got that one at the moment. Steyrs 145. So they're pretty much the same tractor. We got the John Deere, which is not a great horsepower. It's slow as well, which is, I mean, it's a cool tractor, but it's not a great. So there we go. So there we go. We want to be like in this sort of region. So the Stara, no, it's too slow. So there we go. Want to be in the region of this sort of region. So we could go with like a Valtra 31, 210 horsepower. Or alternatively, we go with the Massey Ferguson, which is probably what I'm going to end up going with because they're pretty cool tractors. Valtras, I mean, they're quite sporty. They are pretty sporty tractors. I mean, again, they're pretty much the same. However, the Massey Ferguson does have a bigger tank. They do the same speed though, so we probably end up going with the Massey Ferguson. And we could actually get that if we just sold the Fendt now. If we sold the Fendt 64, we could clean it up a little bit and then get it sold for even a little bit more. And then we could actually buy that tractor now and still have some money left over. And that's something I'm definitely considering because we're going to have to plough the field. And I'm not looking forward to plowing that field with any of these tractors because they're just they're just not powerful enough. So yeah, that's 160. So that's like a lot. That's a lot less considering. So you get that Case as well, but that, again, you're not getting much more. I think we're going to go for the Massey Ferguson, the MF 7700. Obviously, you could go John Deere, the 6R, which is a really, really good tractor. Really, really good tractor. JCB, really good speed as well. The fast track. But I think we're going to go with the Massey Ferguson. So we can do that. So we have 132. So I think when we finish this, at the end of this, we'll sell the Fendt, buy the Massey Ferguson, start the ploughing before we leave tonight, and then, or at least start something tonight. Just finish this field at least. Buy the Massey Ferguson. Then we'll have literally no money left in comparison. Hopefully, then we'll be able to, don't know, rent the trailer or something. Sell these bales, and then we'll cart them with the. We'll have to work something out. We'll have to work something out. Let's turn around. Hopefully, get off this hill again. Power, 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 power. Come on. Yeah, we're just struggling. We just need a more powerful tractor overall. And I think that 210 horsepower Massey Ferguson is definitely going to be quite significant. So, my foot is literally on the floor, on the pedal, on the floor. So, I can't go any lower than this. So yeah, 210 horsepower though, that is quite significant. That is quite a lot. So we should be able to do quite a lot with it. Especially when it comes to ploughing and stuff like that. So yeah, we can get that going. Bearing in mind our plough is only 2 meters wide, but it means we can then eventually invest in obviously a much more productive plough, one that's a lot wider than what we got now. Because the next one was 2.5, but then the next one after that was like 3.5 or even 4 meters wide, which is quite significant, especially in a game like this. It's quite significant to have 4-meter wide plough. But yeah, should be alright. So we are coming to the last bit now. Take the baler to what is the unload? Probably this thing. We need to hire. We're just going to hire the trailer for now. We're not going to buy it because we want to buy that. So we just. How do we unload? So we want to lift pickup, turn it off, unload. There we go. Want to drive forward a little bit. Pack it up. There we go. And we're done. That's the field done. Completely baled up. We just need to clean up the fence, and we're going to say bye to him. For now, we might get a fence later on down the line, but I think for now we're definitely going to say bye so that we can get a much more powerful tractor, because I think we need it. So if we just reverse you into here. There we go. Let's jump up. Let's head over to, let's do that. Yep, and yep. So we want to repair any damage. Yes. We want to sell 77,000. That's quite good. There we go. Sell. Okay. Then we want to go to store. And then let's get that Massey Ferguson. We do want a front attachment. See, and we can upgrade this later on as well, so that it has a 240 and a 280 horsepower engine. Quite expensive, but really, really good. So yeah, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna be left with no money, but that's okay. So 210 horsepower That should be good. Yes, and yes. Okay. So go back. Let's go to our new tractor. Should be here. Much bigger tractor. Look at this. Look at this. Absolute monster of a tractor. So beacons. We've got 2 beacons on this one. It's just as fast as the others, so it's not a problem. If anything, it just accelerates a lot quicker because it's a lot more powerful. Like, a lot more powerful. I don't know why we're going back. We're going to park it up and then we'll do the rest in the next stream. But yeah, we're doing quite well. We've got 30, just under 32, which is perfectly fine. Yeah, perfectly fine amount. That's not too bad at all. Let's just park that there. Let's turn off the beacons. Let's go to you. You're good. Okay, let's go to. So we just saved. So we are going to save the game again. So we're going to save as Twitch. No. Twitch stream. Save. Quick game. And that's going to be it. Thank you very much for coming. Much appreciated. If you're watching on YouTube, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the videos. And I'll see everyone next time. Bye bye for now.